have bought you flowers in your hand. Should have gave you all my hours, but I had the chance. Take it to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing.
G'day guys, my name's Dave and welcome to another Guitar Zero to Hero song tutorial. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to play When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars. Now for the basics of this song, you'll just need a guitar and standard tuning and you won't need a capo. If you want to master chords back to front, then be sure to head over to guitarzerotohero.com to pick my free guitar ebook. Or if you want to improve on your guitar, then sign up to Chords Zero to Hero Premium, which is my complete step-by-step guitar course. Let's jump into the lesson. Okay, so first let's start with the strumming pattern that's basically going to be played throughout the whole song. And it's really simple. It's just 8 down strums followed by an up strum. So we're strumming at 8th notes here. So let's play a C chord just to demonstrate. It'll sound like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Now you can just strum it straight like that and hit all the strings. But one way to alter that strumming pattern to make it sound a bit more like the piano in the original recording is for every second down strum, you just focus on the bass note of whatever chord you're playing. And that will give it that really nice piano sort of feel. So for example, the first strum is strumming all the strings. And then the second strum, or every second strum, is just the bass note. So if I'm demonstrating with the C chord, that last down up can be just a normal strum on all the strings. But for the most part, on every end beat, it's ideal to just focus on the bass notes of your chord. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So that's just a tip for the strumming pattern. Of course, you don't have to follow that. That's just something to consider if you want to make your strumming pattern sound a little bit more dynamic and closer to the piano. So let's start with the intro, which is simple. There's just 2 lines of chords here. We're starting with a D7. Just strum that once. There's no strumming pattern here. Hold it out for half a bar. So just 2 beats, and then we go to a D minor 7. So just lift your ring finger and bar your index finger across that first fret of the first and second string. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we go to a C and hold that out for a full bar. Now there's a little lick that you can add at the end of this C. So it's just plucking that second string and hammering on with your pinky finger and then hit the open first string. Like that. You can add that into that C, but it's not necessary. So the first line of chords for this intro. And then the second line of chords is almost identical, except when we get to the C, we're going to start implementing that strumming pattern. Now there's the C and then there's the E minor / B. So it's the same as an E minor, but we're only strumming from the 5th string onwards. Now, the point at which we're changing from the C to the E minor / B is on the highlighted down strum on this strumming pattern, or the 4th beat. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And... So that's it for the intro, which sounds like this. Next we get to the verse, which has 2 lines of chords and it's really simple. So we're going to start with an A minor, and then we go to a C. Now those 2 chords are contained within one strumming pattern, and the point at which we're changing chords is just on the 3 beat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Then we go to a D minor for 1 full strumming pattern, and then we play a G to a G7. So to play our G, just use your ring and middle finger on the 3rd and 2nd frets of the 6th and 5th string. Just strum up until the 2nd string, like that. But then when we go to our G7, put your index finger on the 1st fret of the 1st string. So that's G7. And again, we're changing chords on that 3 beat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we go to C to E minor / B. And again, the point at which we're changing chords is on the 3 beat. So that's it for the first line of chords. Now the second line of chords is identical, except for this G, we're playing a full G for that full strumming pattern. We're not going G to G7. So that's it for the verse, which sounds like this all together. Next we get to the pre-chorus, which is really simple. There's just one line of chords here. We start with an A minor for a full strumming pattern, E minor for a full strumming pattern, and then we go to a B flat. So you can play that here, or you can play that here. I prefer playing it here as it is a bit more simple to just focus on these top 4 strings like that. You can play the full bar chord too if you want, but I just focus on the top 4 strings like that. Then we go to a C/G like this, and then a regular G. Now that C/G and the G are contained within one strumming pattern. It's just 5 down strums, and on that 5th down strum we go to the G. So it's 1 and 2 and 3, like that. So the pre-chorus sounds like this. Next we get to chorus number 1, and chorus number 1 has 4 lines of chords here. So we're starting with an F chord. You can play a full bar chord F, or you can play an F like this. And I prefer playing my Fs like this. So ring and pinky on the 3rd frets, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, and my thumb reaches over the top to hit the bass note, which is the 1st fret of the 6th string. So F and G, they share one strumming pattern, and then we go to a C for one full strumming pattern. So that first line of chords. So that first line of chords is played through twice. Then for the second line of chords, it's F and G for one strumming pattern, and then A minor to D7, and they share one strumming pattern too. The third line of chords is F and then F minor. So just take your ring finger and bar across the 1st frets of the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings. So they share a strumming pattern. And then we go to a C and an F. Now, this C to the F, we're going to adjust the point at which we're changing chords within that strumming pattern. So for the rest of the chorus, we were changing on the 3 beat, but now we're changing on the 4 beat. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And for the 4th line of chords, it's C to E minor/B. And again, we are changing on that 4th beat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's it for chorus 1, which sounds like this. Now chorus number 2 is very similar to chorus number 1, except there's just 3 lines of chords. So after the F to the F minor, we're just going to a C and playing that for a full strumming pattern by itself. Then next we get to the bridge, and the bridge has 2 lines of chords. So we have F for one strumming pattern, G for one full strumming pattern, and then we go C, G/B, and they're contained within one strumming pattern, and then A minor and G contained within one strumming pattern. And then we go D7 for one full strumming pattern, D minor for one full strumming pattern, G for one full strumming pattern, and then one more G, and you're going to strum that and pause everything. So that's it for the bridge, which sounds like this. Then for chorus number 3, it's similar to our other choruses. For our third line of chords, we go to F, F minor, and then we go to C, and then D7, and they're sharing one strumming pattern. And the final line of chords is F to F minor again, and then we end the song with a C. So from the third line of chords, and those are all the parts you need to learn for this song. So now I'll be doing a full playthrough of the song, and I'll have a vocal track on top for some context. Big thanks to my friend Eric for lending his awesome vocals to this playthrough. Feel free to play this back as many times as you'd like to practice playing along to and see how you go.
Same band, but it feels just a little bit bigger now. Our song on the radio, but it don't sound the same. Our friends talk about it, all it does is just tear me down. 'Cause my heart breaks a little when I hear your name. It all just sounds like too young to come to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours, but I had the chance. Take it to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. My pride, my ego, my needs, and my selfish ways caused to get a strong woman like you to walk out my life. Now I never get to clean up the mess I made. Oh, and it haunts me every time I close my eyes. It all just sounds like too young to come to realize that I should have bought you flowers and held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours, but I had the chance. Take it to every party, 'cause all you wanted to do was dance. Now my baby's dancing, but she's dancing with another man. Although it hurts, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know probably much too late. Try to apologize for my mistakes. I just want you to know I hope he buys you flowers. Hope he holds your hands. Give you all his hours when he has the chance. Take you to every party, 'cause I remember how much you love to dance. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man. Do all the things I should have done when I was your man.
Thanks so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this lesson, then I know you'll absolutely love these other lessons too. So hit the link here, or if you want to grab a copy of my free guitar ebook, then head over to guitarzerotohero.com or click the link here. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys next time on Guitar Zero to Hero. Cheers.